But guys that's settled on their leaves, now I'll read tomorrow. You know, I don't really feel like doing that show. That I had an idea to put up that show, but I'll do it in a few days. I got this, that, and the third to do, man. Basically putting the Lord on the back burner, man. Hey, you gonna get caught up in that day, man. Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah.
It's either it's a make or miss type thing.
Exactly.
You either do it or you don't.
Do it or you don't.
And no excuses are valid.
Yo, they say there was a saying in the world I used to hear all the time. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Right.
Like I intended to do. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to do it that way. Hey, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Either you did it or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is setting everything, and He's drawing the line in the sand, basically, man. Because that's that America spirit, that spirit of confusion, that wishy-washy spirit, that gray area. The Lord is doing away with that. It's either you doing the work, you doing the will of the Lord, or you not. You're coming in the right spirit, or you coming in the spirit of Satan.
The spirit of America doesn't count for things.
Exactly. They don't want to basically put your feet to the fire to where you got to take ownership for your actions, man. You know, that's wickedness in the sight of the Lord, man. You know,
Like Esau is.
Yeah, that's how Esau is. Let your yea be yea, nay, nay. Not no maybe, if. You know, that don't exist in the sight of the Heavenly Father, you know? You got something?
Ecclesiastes 12:1.
Yo.
Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth.
That's perfect. That backs up what we just read, man. Make no tarrying to come to the Lord and put not off the day-to-day. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that plagues are going to be put on Babylon, man. And you don't know, man. Like that song by UGK, one day you hear, the next day you gone, man. We're in the valley of the shadow of death, man. Like brothers, when we come out the camp, we don't even know if we're going to make it back to the crib, man. And you gotta walk knowing that. You know what I'm saying? That any day could be your last, so you want to put your best foot forward every day you hear. While you have a chance. Seek the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And evil means bad time. While the evil times come not, while the bad times come not. It's time right now to use this grace to repent, to get yourself right with the Lord, so hopefully you'll be covered. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act now. Redeem while there's time, you know what I'm saying? You don't wait till the judgment and the body start dropping and then you wanna cry, oh Lord, Lord. The Lord ain't gonna hear you in that time, man. You're a fair weather fan, man. You know? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Yep.
While the evil days come not,
Yep.
nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
That's right. While the years draw now, because the days that we coming into, man, it ain't gonna be no pleasure, man. All that live music and the joy and the champagne popping and the letting it rain at the club and all of this bullshit and the twerking and the Snapchatting. Hey, the Lord is gonna do away with all of that, man. The Lord's gonna do away with that, man. It's gonna be a lot of head hanging lows, man. Record lows, man. The temperature forecast is looking like record lows for America, man.
So real quick, it's Sirach 18:20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy.
That's right. In the day of that judgment, examine yourself, man. So that's why, brothers, we always constantly examine ourselves, like meaning how we deal with brothers, you know, making sure that we're putting our best foot forward, making sure that we're growing in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not exempt from the judgment of the Most High either, you know? We're not exempt from the judgment of the Most High just because we know this word. He that endures to the end shall be saved, man. So we gotta constantly grow. We gotta constantly be renewed through the spirit of this word, man. Taking heed and basically making adjustments, because we in flesh is programmed to go off. So brothers gonna go off. But the scripture said, righteous man falleth 7 times and gets up. It's how you deal with the adversity. It's how you deal with, you gotta roll with the punches. That's a boxing term, right? You gotta take some power off the punch. Roll with it, man. Shit gonna happen, man. Like, nigga, if you're in a fight, you're in a war, you gonna get hit, nigga.
Yep.
Like, you ain't gonna go in this thing unscathed, man. You know, poor team, like nothing can't happen to you, man. You know, things are gonna happen. But it's how you deal with it that's gonna determine your mettle. And at the end of the day, if the Most High is gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go on for that one thing that he did, hey, I'm gonna go and restore him. I'm gonna have mercy, you know? Where you at, brother?
say this, you know, in boxing, you got some dudes, they think they cut out for it. They get in the ring and start sparring. Then once they get that one hit in, they want to quit, man. Nah, I ain't cut out for this. I want to get hit, man. It look cool, you know, from the outside, but I ain't ready to take them hits, man. You got dudes that get hit and they want to quit. You can't do that in this thing, man. You know, like your brother was saying, you got to roll with the punches, man. You got to learn how to take them hits and keep going, you know?
We had a nigga recently get ready to go into a heavyweight match. As soon as they rung the bell, the nigga just walked out the ring and left.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that, I ain't finna fight this nigga.
Hey, but hey, just on that note, you said that the guy walked out the ring and left. A lot of guys that's not with this thing, man, hey, just go and roll out, man. Cause I'd rather a guy say, hey, you know what, I believe in everything, but I'm just tired of doing this, man. You know, I just want to live my life. I can respect that more than a nigga that just lingering around, but he ain't really down for the cause, man. He not down to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and deal with those licks that's gonna come within the fight, man. You know, that's a bitch made ass spirit, man. And the Lord gonna root you up out of there if you're doing that, man. Please believe, man. You know, everything that's done in the dark gonna be revealed by the light. Listen, you want to get something?
Oh, no.
Man, matter of fact, get this real quick, and then we'll jump in here. Somebody else could probably, you know, say.
It's Ecclesiastes 12:1.
No, get the last verse. 12 and 14.
It's Ecclesiastes 12:14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment. With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
And you gotta keep that on your cap, man. The Most High gonna bring everything done that's in the planet Earth, man. Every secret thing. Everything is gonna be accounted for. So it ain't no little weakness that you're just holding on to behind the scenes, man, that the Most High is not privy to. Hey, and you're gonna have to give account for it, man. Whether that thing that you're doing, whether it's good or bad. Because it's good things that can be done in the secret too. You know what I'm saying? You might know a brother that's hard up, and instead of giving it to him openly, you might, hey, I want you to have that, brother. You bless the brother, but the Lord see that too. And he can reward thee openly. So it's a balance, but that secret wickedness is gonna be judgment for that, man. You know, everything that people is doing, you're gonna have to give an account thereof when the judgment's playing out, man. You know? So that's how you gotta consider your ways plainly, man. You know, what manner of man are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, seeing that this world as we know it is gonna be dissolved by fire? That's it on that. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 5 and 10.
Yep.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad.
That's right. So we're gonna all have to come to the judgment seat, man. Every one of us, man. Every one of us gonna have to come to the seat of judgment, and the things that we've done in this body, whether it be good or bad, it's gonna be weighed on the balance. You know what I'm saying? And most of these people in this world, they don't consider that. But if you proclaim to be a man of the Lord, you better get familiar with that verse, man. And to the best of your ability, try to live and apply that, man. You know, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, in the fear of the Most High. Hey, that's the beginning of wisdom. Because we don't want to fall into the hands of judgment. You know what I'm saying? We read about it, but these things are going to actually play out, man. Great Babylon's going to be destroyed. Like Jake somehow try to remove themselves out the equation. Like, we not going to be just in Great Babylon as all these plagues is touching this place, man. So it's going to require a great amount of mercy, man. So everything that you be doing, you just got to be mindful of what you're doing, man, knowing that the Most High see it all. You know, matter of fact, get Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha 23 and 19. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, verse 11 says, knowing therefore the terror of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, we persuade men.
That's right, knowing the terror of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, we persuade men. And those men that we persuade are Israelite men, the elect, to repent and come into this faith, man. You know, so we can build up, the election can be sealed, the destruction can happen, and Yahweh Shah can deliver us, man. And the kingdom of heaven is going to be established, man. We looking for the Most High's will to be completely fulfilled on the planet Earth. You know?
It says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
That's right. We're being made manifest by the Most High, man. And all of these peoples, man, when all this judgment start playing out, man, everything that we've been saying, they gonna consider it plainly, man. Like, damn, those bums, because a lot of them perceive us to be bums, lowlifes, and we're just these degenerate, you know what I'm saying, just vagabonds. When all of this hell that brothers been week in and week out talking about, when it start touching you, then they gonna think about us. They gonna be looking for us, man. The famine of the word is coming also, man. Hey, we not gonna be always on these corners, man, preaching this word, man.
Yeah, and it's happening right now. This guy Trump, he left a tweet, and this morning saying, or yesterday, about how you shouldn't censor anything. That if you don't know if it's real or fake news, that's your problem. You should do your research, you know, which is true.
That is true.
But then everyone in the comments were saying, oh no, that just so he could spew more of his bullshit. So they're saying, if they don't like what you're talking about, you're gonna get censored. And they don't like the truth. These people hate the truth. So we're gonna be the first ones you're gonna see taken up. Yeah, they're using Alex Jones right now. That guy was set up. That guy was set up.
That's exactly.
They're using him as a false flag censorship thing.
Exactly.
To show you, oh, they're coming for wackos or whatever, you know, conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
But they're coming for the truth. They want to stop the truth, man. They're gonna try to ban the scriptures, right? They're gonna ban men that don't want to take the chip, ultimately.
Nah, that's exactly right, man. And I did a lesson like a couple of weeks back going into that, man. That whole Alex Jones thing, man. They suspended his show, man. Don't look into that, man. That's how Esau does, man. The devil do that trickery. That's just a means, huh?
That's just a psyop.
Yeah.
Alex Jones.
That's just a way to justify the full-scale censorship, man. And really, with the internet just being completely done away with, which I pray to the Lord every day that they shut the internet down, man.
Straight up.
Because it's just too much madness. People having the ability to anonymously talk shit on the comment board, man. Just to be complete demons and sociopaths. You can create a player life profile. Nobody's really living in reality. Nobody knows how to have a real social interaction. Everyone's socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready, even though brothers, we use the internet mainly to preach this word, which right now we know the word is already gone out, man. You know, that's why that guy, this luminary, Nick Rockefeller, he said he wished the internet was never invented. And it's mainly because that word that is exposing these devils is going out through the four corners of the earth.
If I can say something, because the majority of shit that's on the internet is wicked. Pretty much 60% of all the searches is porn. The majority of people are addicted to porn, man. That's why it's so much perverseness out here, you know? So when the internet gets shut down, the whole world's gonna bug out.
Yeah,
but that's part of prophecy.
When they do like research on the most searched thing in certain countries, it's always some dark shit, man. It's always some pornographic shit. And that just shows you the mind state of all these people in the world. They need to be exterminated. Nobody's looking up truth. Nobody's looking up righteousness. All right, who the devil is.
Nobody's researching.
Nobody's doing research. And that's what all Trump said. He said, hey, yo, if you can't tell if it's real news or fake news, pretty much you're a bug out. That's your fault. It's on you. But these people are so easily trained. The elites, that's their job. No, they want to control what goes out, you know?
That's right.
That shows these people ready for the new world.
Yeah,
They don't know how to think for themselves.
Exactly.
They need control on all levels, man. They need to be controlled on how to think, to be able to differentiate between truth and falsehood. You know, they need control in every aspect of their life. They don't know how to eat properly, so we got to control what your people eat, man. You know.
And this white man's such a fucking devil, right? They had this white bitch, Edomite woman. Okay, she was part of American Diabetes Association or something like that. Heart. And she said that coconut oil is poison.
Yeah,
I seen that shit, bro.
Coconut oil is poison, right? And then all these Elamites were like, wait a second, man. We've been doing this our whole... But she based it upon saturated fats. There's nothing wrong with Esau trying to say, oh, it's fats. 20 years ago, it was what? The meats, it was the gluten, all this BS. This devil he's gonna say whatever to sell you a new product, man. So that whole thing about the coconut oil, they want you to have canola oil. They want you to have the GMO oil that they own. Because the coconut oil, Monsanto don't own that, man.
Exactly.
Right?
And if I can say this real quick, the coconut oil has many benefits to it.
It actually helps your brain grow. It actually helps your memory and shit. You're supposed to use it for your skin. It does everything, man. You know, that's all I use, a big old coconut oil. Food, cooking, cleaning, moisturizing, everything, brushing your teeth, all right? But the so-called white man says it's poison because he wants to tell you what to eat. Like you said, he wants to control where you go. He wants to control how much you spend, your bank account. He wants to be able to freeze it at any moment, and he can, all right? But he wants to do it with the chip.
Right.
He wants to do it with the RFID microchip so he can know where you're going, what you're buying, what you're eating. And he can zap you at any moment, like he's the Most High or something, man.
And And these people are willing, they're gonna be so gung-ho to receive that chip, man. They already ready. Because like we was talking about the internet, man, as soon as the internet go down, these people are gonna go into bug out mode, man. They gonna go through withdrawal, man. Not being able to go to that search engine, that Facebook or that Instagram profile and do what you do on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Not able to go to them porn sites. People are gonna fucking freaking bug out, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful at the same time that this is going away, but in that process, that's gonna bring the famine of the word. So that's why the time is now, man. Like we just read in Ecclesiastes 12, seek the Creator in the days of our youth. Because brothers ain't gonna always be out here on these highways and byways preaching His word, man. Get it now, redeem now. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got something?
Get it while it's hot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yo, so there's a famine that's coming in the land, and we know that a physical famine is gonna come too. But even before that time, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be a famine of hearing the word. Meaning the prophets, the Lord ain't gonna have us out here. Because, hey, the internet, it did its job. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like it tells you in Psalms the 19th chapter, that line has gone out throughout the earth. So, job accomplished through the Spirit. The internet is a tool that the Lord set up for the word to go out throughout the four corners of the earth to seal up the elect. So now that job is done, the Lord can gonna have us removed out these corners when martial law and all of these different curfews are enacted, when they start basically restricting and closing out these cities. You know what I'm saying?
Martial law looks real likely right now with this guy Trump.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of dominoes. They're taking his lawyer down, right? They're taking all these people down. More recordings of him talking. They're bringing out all this stuff, right? Slowly but surely, the next domino, they're saying, okay, who's next? Now they're saying, oh, Kushner or whatever, all these other bug outs. But what's the ultimate thing to happen? This guy Trump's gonna claim martial law and say, yo, you can't put me in jail. You can't impeach me.
Verse 12 says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it.
That's right, they shall search to and fro to try to find the word. What was that? What was y'all talking about? They gonna be trying to get understanding. But in that day, it's gonna be too late, man. Yep. You know, when all this shit starts to happen that we've been prophesying about, people gonna be looking for answers, man. See, it's all good right now while things are going peachy in America to talk shit and scoff from a distance, man. And talk about the things that we're talking about is not gonna come to pass. Matter of fact, can somebody get 2 Peter 3 and 3? Nah, we in the spirit right now, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
And then we can jump back. I had a thought.
2 Peter 3 and 3 says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
That's right, go ahead.
For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished.
That's right. The old world, meaning during the time of the world, or the time of the flood, that world, it was perished, man. It was put to an end by water. But right now, we're coming into this time of the second death, man, where the Lord is going to destroy the world as we know it by fire. But right now, you got scoffers scoffing on the men that's prophesying and telling that that's going to happen before it actually happens. And people are like, where's the promise of his coming? When are all of these things are going to happen? You know, but when it actually starts happening, and when people are starving and they don't really know what to do and which way to go, they're going to be looking for those same men that they scoff and came against and talk shit about, you know? And that's the time we're coming into now, especially because there's going to come a time you ain't going to be able to go to YouTube to see the videos, man. That's why right now it's time to basically seal this word into your mind, man, to seal it into your spirit. That's why we always quote Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. Meaning you got to lock this word into your mind. Pretty much in California, I know they trying to abolish the Bible, man. It might come a point they're going to just start doing a big bonfire on the Bible. You know? So that's going more into the famine of the word, you know?
And if I can say something, and the majority of people here in California, they ain't gonna even budge, they ain't gonna even blink an eye. Because they're already Satan worshipers. Like you got a lot of people that don't take this serious. They think it's a game. They'll come up, they'll smile, they'll dance, they do shit. Well, the Most High, he gonna kill niggas like that, man. That's a guarantee out of the Bible. Right. All right. Because what we're doing is very serious. We're in grave times right now. The word grave means serious. This is grave times. So when the Most High, he start just wiping away Israel in mass numbers, then they're gonna come up and they're gonna try to be sincere, but it's gonna be too late. Okay. It's gonna be too late for all you scoffers and scorners out there, man.
Yep, that's the book of Hosea, the 5th chapter.
Yep, straight up.
When you read the book of Judges, it's a recurring theme with Israel. Israel get right, and then the deliverer will die, and then Israel will turn back into a demon, and they cry out. But look, man, what's your question though?
So I'm Big Zed, Italian, Puerto Rican, like my people from New York. I was born here in San Francisco. I was just tripping, like, because I hear people saying, oh, black people saying that everybody was black at one point, we all came from black. And I'm just trying to think, like, Puerto Ricans were created by Spain and black people having sex together. And I'm just confused because my mom might be white, Mr. German, all type of shit, but my dad was Puerto Rican Italian, I inherited his genetics. So I don't feel white, bro. Like, I never had white friends who trust me. It's almost like not even a race issue. It's almost like a set of pattern of like how you act and
right. But what's the question though?
So I'm trying to see, like, because I hear you guys saying, oh, if you're white, you don't fuck with you, God doesn't fuck with you. But I'm
no,
like,
it's about if you're an Edomite or not.
Okay, but I'm mixed.
Right. Well, so your nationality. But listen, your nationality is determined by your forefathers. So it's whatever your dad's dad is. So if your dad is, so if your granddad's Italian and he goes back to like a Roman or something, then that would make you an Edomite. But you're an Israelite through the spirit. Yeah, so you're an Israelite. Whether you're from the tribe of Ephraim or the tribe of Judah.
I love the Bible, bro.
Yeah, you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite. It's all through the spirit.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
All right, man. Take care. That's all I wanted. He just wanted confirmation that he was an Israelite. You know, that's all. He just wanted that stamp. But he's a Jake. He's a Jake. Now he's cool. Now he can go on and be a demon. You know, because it ain't like he gonna sit down and read the scriptures now, right? Or go and pray to the Most High. He about to do some wickedness. Yeah. Closure. Now he can just be as big of a reprobate nigga he wants. You got Mark. Yeah, that's all. You got something for me?
I was on Hosea 5:15.
Bring it up.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's exactly why we were sent here to Babylon, to America. All right, not to be successful, not to do your own thing. All right, you know, for punishment for going off from the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is one big punishment to be here, all right? To have confusion of faces, you know, to not know who you come from, all right? Like the Jake that came up, you know. This is all the judgment of Yahweh Shai. Yet 2/3 of our people don't lay that to mind. They don't consider, like the scriptures say, all right? They just go to the beat of their own drum, all right? From one scenario to another here, man, all right? Yet when all hell break loose, guess what? Jake gonna start considering in that day, man. All right, but what? It's gonna be too late, like the brother's going into. Oh yeah, bring that back up.
Okay. Hosea.
And he ain't gonna be saying that in the day of judgment. You know, that's just a clear example of how 2/3 rationalize. Are y'all tripping? That's BS. Yeah, through, man. Here it is. This nigga don't even pretty much consider his whole life, man. All right, nigga, you tripping? All right, what you doing? You worshiping Esau? You got a slave? You out here in the city of San Francisco for what? If you're not here to condemn this place, why are you here, man?
White man's tripping.
Yeah.
White man got offer up in wine, which offer up. There's this Jake. He's actually in Phoenicia. He won like a $289 million judgment because he was exposed to offer of different pesticides. He got 289. But I forget the type of cancer they classified it as, but his skin is all messed up. And they put that in wine. All California wines got that, and they put that in cereal. Yeah, those different bars, little energy bars. So the so-called white man's tripping. All right, he's over there in Uganda, beating up them Ugandans, all right, because they don't accept Jesus, calling them niggas and shit like that, calling out, like hitting them in the head, calling them all types of bitches. But he don't say that the so-called white man is tripping. So-called white man is tripping all around the world, man. He going out here, you're allowed into this country. And now you cursing everybody out, man. You're condemning them because they don't accept, because that 3 months, because they don't accept Serapis Christmas or Caesar abortion. The so-called white man's tripping. Okay, he's got sex dolls. Okay, he wants to replace you with a robot, man.
And that so-called white man, right? He's from America. He wouldn't talk to no jakes like that. Out here, he won't even try. He'd get his ass, he'd be a meme. He'd be getting stomped out. But he over there in Africa, man, they're on a low level out there, man. They should have chopped it, they should have hacked his ass up, man. But the Most High is, you can see, it starts with who? It starts with Judah, man. The Most High is going to raise up Judah first. And then all the other tribes and all you other bugged out heathens, right? Whether those guys were Israelites or just some Hamites, only the Lord knows, but they were in the wrong spirit. And then they gave Esau the key at the end too. They still gave him the key.
They still scared of Esau. You know?
Yeah, they're scared of Esau because Esau got. It shows you that the so-called white man, he rules the whole world, all right? The whole the white man doesn't rule the world still to this day. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. This dirty damn devil is all over the world right now, putting hell on people. All right, but yeah, come with that attitude out here. I like to see it. Esau, you piece of shit. Go ahead.
That's right. That's right. Yep. And right now we're in a time where everybody, the whole world is getting fed up with the so-called white people. All right. The whole world is rising up against you Edomites, man. And there's nowhere else you can run to or hide from, or no identity you can hide behind, man. Okay. You have to claim who you really are. All right. The nation of Edom. All right. The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You got something?
Yep. It's Isaiah 14:4 says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Yeah, the Lord is breaking you Edomite strength. All right, you know, we're at the time of Esau's downfall. All right, you did what you was set out to do. And that's why America is totally falling on every aspect, man. Because America has served its purpose, all right, and wickedness, all right, and spreading your philosophies to these different countries, okay, you know. So the Lord is pretty much pulling the plug on Babylon and Esau's rulership, man. Go ahead.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Yeah, that's all you do. Continually smoke and oppress people, man. Chiefly the nation of Israel, all right, the Israelite people, all right. And these other heathen nations, man. That's why every country that Esau steps his red foot on it ends up being worse. All right, people turn to drug addicts. Okay, the land is completely destroyed. All right, yeah, sexual deviance. All right, Esau pretty much casts demons wherever he go, man, because he is a damn demon. Yeah, you know. Yeah, he's deaf. All right, as the scriptures refer to him as, man. Go ahead,
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's going to be at the aid of you Edomites, okay? You know, as you receive your judgment, because it's well due. Everybody's waiting for you Edomites to be completely taken out of power, man. And everybody want a peace, you know. All right, and the Lord is going to allow these nations to have a peace in destroying this wicked ass land of America. All right, coming up against you Edomite stronghold here, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7 says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Yeah, this is a future prophecy. All right, when Esau is completely taken out of power. When America is completely consumed by fire, man, because the earth is not rejoicing. You can grab that Proverbs 29 and 12, I believe. You know, the earth is mourning. The people are mourning. All right, the trees are dying. You know, there's no